Hello everybody, it's the college football guy here with another video. Well, we're going to do a non-con review. We did the ACC yesterday. We're going to do the Big Ten today, or tonight, as I should say. Where am I at? I'm about hour north of Columbus, here on I-71. Little, just pulled off the road here. Get this done. Too dark to be up front. But anyway, let's get the first housekeeping out the way, okay? Everyone, please smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, helps with the analytics, helps with WC by more people. Oh, just reflection. I thought someone was on my face. Like, I ate a long time ago. Why is it there? But anyway, helps with the algorithm, helps the WC by more people. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think of these games. And subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 400 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there. All right, first off the list. Here we go, alphabetical order. Illinois. Big Ten only has 3 non-conference games each, first off. Week 1 for Illinois versus Toledo. Week 2 at Kansas. That could be interesting. And Week 4 versus Florida Atlantic. Okay. Indiana. Week 2 versus Indiana State. Week 3 versus Louisville in Indianapolis. I didn't mark that on the ACC, but whether it's Indianapolis, it's what the Colts play. And Week 4 versus Akron. Which all games are at home. Iowa. They had their home versus Week 1 versus Utah State. Week 2 at Iowa State. We know that game plays. And Week 3 versus Western Michigan. Look at the Iowa State game. That's something. Maryland. Week 1 versus Towson. Week 2 versus Charlotte. Week 3 versus Virginia. That's going to be the good game there. Michigan. Michigan's getting yelled at because they don't play any good non-cons. You tell me. Week 1 versus East Carolina. Week 2 versus UNLV. Week 3 versus Bowling Green. Do I need to say anything here? Michigan State. Week 1 versus Central Michigan. Week 2 versus Richmond. Week 3 versus Washington. Michael Penix Jr. travels East Lansing. That's going to be an interesting game, Michigan State and Washington. Minnesota. Week 2 versus Eastern Michigan. Week 3 versus North Carolina. Week 5 versus Louisiana. That's decent. Nebraska. Week 2 at Colorado. Week 3 versus Northern Illinois. Week 4 versus Louisiana Tech. It'll be interesting. Nebraska and Colorado, 2 brand new coaches. It'll be interesting. Matt Rule versus Coach Prime. Northwestern. Week 2 versus UTEP. Week 3 at Duke. And Week 6 versus Howard. We'll see about that one. Ohio State. Week 2 versus Youngstown State. Week 3 versus Western Kentucky. Week 4 at Notre Dame. Remember, it's a home and home, so it'll be interesting. Penn State, Week 1 versus West Virginia. Week 2 versus Delaware. Week 6 versus UMass. Okay. Purdue. Purdue has a schedule. They have the best non-con schedule of anybody in the Big Ten. Week 1 versus Fresno State, Mountain West Conference Championship Game champions. Week 2 at Virginia Tech. Week 3 versus Syracuse. You play 2 Power 5 schools and a Mountain West and a Group of 5 champion from last season. That's the best non-con schedule of the bunch. Rutgers, Week 2 versus Temple. Week 3 versus Virginia Tech. Week 5 versus Wagner. So Virginia Tech hosts Purdue and then travels to Rutgers the following week. That's going to be interesting. And last but not least, Wisconsin. Week 1 versus Buffalo. Week 2 at Washington. And Week 3 versus Georgia Southern, which is not that bad. But, yeah, Michigan with the cakewalk schedule of them all. And Purdue, Fresno State at home, at Virginia Tech, and then home against Syracuse. By far the toughest Group of 5 schedule, Power 5 non-con schedule here in the Big Ten. I think it's the best one. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this one. Everybody's been asking me about what do you think is going to happen with the Pac-12 expansion? Look, let them actually do it. That's my truck shuts off. Temperature is not below. In the older trucks, it used to be if the temperature dropped below 40 degrees. The engine would keep idling to keep you warm. Now in these newer trucks, you have to wait below, if it drops below 30, since all the fuel lines are insulated, so they don't freeze as easily. But anyway, let's see what happens with the Pac-12. I mean, George Kliavkoff goes to SMU, supposedly. But going to SMU is fine. You don't get San Diego State, this is pointless. But that's just me. So let me know down in the comments what you think about these schedules. What do you think about them? Tomorrow will be the Big 12's non-con review, and we got some games to look at in here. Like I said, I think Purdue's the best, and Michigan's by far the worst. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this. So thanks, everybody, for watching the video. Time me to rest up a little bit here. Check out a few things here and get rested up because 4 a.m. is going to get here awfully early. Hey. All right, so thanks, everybody, for watching. Hope everybody has having easy for me to say, having a great Wednesday, and please be good to each other.